Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So on today's video, I am going to talk about my favorite foundations, like the top of the top. I'm not going to talk about like all my foundations because if I do that, this video is going to be like 3 hours. I have a lot of foundations, but yeah, I'm going to talk about my top favorite foundations. So yeah, this video is going to be different. I'm not going to do a tutorial or a review. I'm going to talk about, just talk about the things that I really like. So I'm gonna start talking about the this foundation right here. This foundation, it is the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Foundation. It is a long wear high cover foundation. This foundation has SPF 25, which is great if you're looking for a foundation, like a full coverage foundation that you can use during the day. This is great. It is full coverage, but it doesn't feel like super heavy. It feels so nice on the skin. It doesn't feel like if you have a foundation in your face. So I think it is a great option if you're looking for a good like an amazing foundation for this holidays and you want to spoil yourself, because this foundation, it is a little bit pricey. Yeah, this foundation, it is $64, but I think it's worth every single penny. It is a great foundation. Also, I tried this foundation during the summer and also during the cold weather, so it works great on both weather, so it doesn't feel like dry or oily. It is great because it is not like super matte, but it is not like a dewy foundation, so it is like the perfect in between. So it is an amazing foundation. So also, this foundation was one of the best of Beauty Allure Award winners on 2017. So yes, it is a great foundation. The packaging, it is super cute, and it looks like luxury. Also has a pump, which is a plus for me. The second foundation, it is this one right here. This one, it is the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. This foundation, it is great because it works for oily combination, dry or normal skin, because it is not matte, but it is not dewy or luminous. I don't know why the name of this foundation, it is All Day Luminous Foundation, because it is not a luminous foundation. It is like in between, and it works amazing. It works great. I use this foundation during the summer, and also I use it during the cold weather, and it works great. So this one, it is not as pricey as the Armani foundation. This one, it is a $49. So I think it is a nice price for foundation. Also, this foundation, it is super liquid, but you're not gonna do a mess because this foundation has a pump, and the packaging, it is gorgeous. As it is a NARS foundation. So the next foundation, it is I think this is my favorite. I think so. This one, it is the Yves Saint Laurent All Hours foundation. This foundation also have SPF 20, and it says that it is up to 24 hours, wear flawless, matte, full coverage, oil free. Woof! This foundation, it is everything. It is so nice. It is the great. I think it is my favorite foundation. It works and it looks so great on the skin. When you apply this, you can feel the difference between another foundation and this one. This is top of the top. I don't think that this foundation works for dry skin because it is a matte foundation, but it doesn't feel like super dry, but it is matte. So if you're oily combination or a normal skin, then this is for you. It is great. It is full coverage and it is great. The packaging, it looks pretty. Look, it is so cute. And also has a pump. Oh my god, it smells so good. This foundation, it is pricey. It is $58. It is cheaper than the Armani foundation, but it is pricey. It is $58 for less than an ounce. Yeah, it is 0.84 ounces. So yes, but it worth. It worth every single penny. It is so great. I am in love with this foundation. Sorry for that. I always try to use it, you know, for special occasions because I love it so much. I love this foundation. So I think this is an amazing option for the holiday if you want to spoil yourself, or if you want to spoil someone, like, I don't know, your wife, your mother, your girlfriend, your daughter. This is great. So the next foundation, it is, let me see, how can I say this name, because I always have problem with, you know, the name of this brand. This is the Guerlain Tinue the Perfection Foundation. This is a time-proof foundation with sunscreen. It is SPF 20, so it is great for, you know, using during the day. I think this foundation, it is also one of my favorite because it doesn't feel like if you have foundation on your face, but your face looks so flawless and stunning. This foundation, I don't think that it is like full coverage. I think it is more like medium coverage, but I think it works amazing. So if you have a nice skin that you don't need to cover like a lot of your skin, then yeah, this is a great option. It is pricey. I mean, it is a Guerlain foundation, but I think it is great. Also, this foundation smells so good, and I think all the Guerlain products smells amazing, because also I have a bronzer and the primer, and both smells amazing. So this is a great option. It is a nice foundation. I tried this during the summer. It works amazing. It stays all day on your face. So yeah, this is if you're looking for something like good, yeah, this is a great foundation. The price of this foundation, it is $63, and one of the things that I don't like about this brand, it is that it is not available in all the Sephora's, like in store. I think I bought the bronzer when I was living in Texas, and that was the only thing that they have like from this brand. It is bad because sometimes if you want to spend a lot of money on one single product, you want to try the product first. So yeah, but the foundation, it is great. The bronzer and the primer, they are amazing. Also, there's one thing that I don't like about this foundation. It is the range of the colors. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but yeah, hold on. Yeah, there's just 3 shades for this foundation. This one looks a little bit light on my skin, but I think it is great for the winter, because during the winter, I don't know why, my face looks a little bit light than the summer. So yeah, I'm gonna use this a lot now during the winter. It's not like matte, like super matte, but it's not dewy. So I think this foundation works great on, you know, oily combination, dry or normal skin. I think, yeah, this is great. So next foundation, I think this foundation, it is a must on your collection. So this is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. This foundation, it is great. This foundation, it is not full coverage, but for me, it works great. I mean, actually, I feel like it was full coverage when I applied this the first time. So it is a matte foundation. I hear that so many people with dry skin didn't love the foundation, and I totally understand why, because it is a dry foundation. When you apply the foundation, you have to work like quickly on your face because it dries like super fast. But it is a great foundation. It's not pricey. This foundation, it is, hold on, $34. So I think it is a great price for foundation that works amazing. So if you haven't tried this yet, yeah, you should go and try this. I think that most of the shades are sold out, so probably you have to wait for, you know, a couple of weeks or maybe month if you want to try this, because it was sold out like super fast. This foundation was a high. I think you can use this for pictures during the night if you want to use like flash on your pictures, because this foundation doesn't have like SPF. So yeah, I think it is perfect for using like during the day or during the night if you want to take pictures with a flash. So the next foundation, it is this one right here. This is the Burberry Cashmere Soft Matte Foundation. I love and I hate this foundation. This foundation, it is great, and I feel like it is full coverage. Also, it is super matte. And I am oily, like oily, especially on my T-zone. I am so oily. But I can't use this during the winter, or if I'm gonna use it during the winter, I have to moisturize my face like a lot, and I can't use a matte primer. I have to use like a luminous or a regular primer, because this is so dry. It is like super dry. It works amazing during the summer, but I can't use it during the winter. But it is a great foundation. If you are like super oily, then this is gonna be great for you. I love the packaging. Look, it looks so luxury and expensive. Oh my god, yeah, I love the Burberry packaging. Also have a pump, and I think it is not glass. I think it is plastic, but it looks so nice. So yeah, this is a great foundation. I'm not saying that it is a bad foundation. Actually, the finish of this foundation, it is beautiful. But you have to be careful. If you have like dry spots on your face, or if you are more normal to dry, and yeah, you have to be careful with this. So the price of this foundation, it is $52. So yes, it is a pricey foundation. It is a Burberry foundation, but I think it worth. I mean, it is a nice foundation. The only thing, the only issue that I have with this foundation, it is, when I'm using this during the winter. So I had to be really careful with the preparation of my face when I'm using this. But it is a nice foundation. So we're almost done. This is the next one. This is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation. Yeah, so this foundation, it is practically new. I think the release of this foundation was a few months ago, but yeah, it is a great foundation. It is matte. It is, $48. I think it is a good price for a foundation. The coverage of this foundation, it is medium to full coverage, but I feel like it is like full coverage. It works great, and it feels amazing on the skin. It doesn't feel like dry, even when it is matte foundation. It feels so great on the skin. It doesn't feel like dry. And it is super liquid. Yeah, so it has a pump, so it is a must. I think all the foundations that I'm talking today, all of them has a pump, and that is a must for me. I prefer the foundation when they have a pump, so yeah. On the description on the Sephora site, it said that even when it is a matte foundation, you can use it if you are oily, normal, combination, or dry. I didn't know that, a person with a dry skin can use this. But, I mean, you can go and ask for a sample if you want to. So, it is a great foundation. So, the next foundation, it is this one right here. This is one of my favorite. I really love this foundation. This is the Givenchy Mattissime Velvet. Yeah, this foundation, it is great. The packaging looks so gorgeous. Also has a pump. It smells so great. The price of this foundation, it is $54. It is pricey, but it is a great foundation. And this is something weird, because this foundation, it is not like super matte. And also I think the finish of this foundation, it is matte and radiant and natural. So I was hoping that this foundation works for like dry skin, but on the Sephora side, it said that this is for normal to combination skin. So yeah, that's really weird, because I thought that this foundation works for dry skin. So yeah, it is a great foundation. I love this foundation. It doesn't feel like dry, and it is not matte like super matte. It is like an in between. I feel like it is more radiant than matte, but it works amazing. And I'm super oily, like in my T-zone. I am so oily, but at the end of the day, my face looks great. My skin looks so healthy and pretty. So yeah, I love this foundation. I think that Givenchy has another foundation that I really want to try. It is like a photo something foundation. I am not sure about the name. But I really want to try that foundation, because I love this one. And yeah, it worked. I tried this foundation during the summer and also during the winter, and it works on both weathers. And I was worried about, you know, using this foundation during the summer because it was hot, like hot. And yeah, it works so great. At the end of the day, my face was so nice. So yeah, this is great. So the next one and the last one. And these foundations are not the only foundations that I have, because I have a lot of foundations. I'm just talking about the top of the tops. So this is the Dior Skin Forever foundation. It is a perfect makeup, everlasting wear, pore refining effect with sunscreen foundation. It has SPF 35, which is so great if you want to use this during the day, because SPF 35, that's good. The packaging, it is great and pretty. I love the packaging. It looks so luxury. I also have the pump, which is great, and smells so good. So the foundation, it is matte foundation, but as the, I think it was as the, hold on, the Laura Mercier, I don't know, I don't remember. So yeah, this foundation works for normal, dry, combination, and oily skin. Even when it is matte foundation, it works on any type of skin, so it is great. It is a medium coverage, so it is not full coverage, but on me works. It's a full coverage foundation. It works great. I tried this during the summer and also during the winter, and it works so great in both weathers. And also this foundation here says that it's a shine control foundation, and it is true. That's true. My forehead at the end of the day was like matte. And usually when, you know, with other foundation, I am a little bit oily on this area right here, like not like super oily, but you know, at the end of the day, I am like a little bit oily here. But with this one, was like matte. And actually, I bought this foundation because first I got the Dior Air Spray foundation, and that foundation has great reviews. I was like, God, I need that foundation. But at the end of the day, I was like so oily, like in this area right here, and like not on my whole face, but I was super oily in this area, and my lines on this area right here were like, yeah. So yeah, then so I returned that one, and that's why I got this one. I'm not saying that the other one, it is bad, like a bad foundation, but the other one was $62. If I'm paying $62 for a foundation, yeah, that foundation has to work like at least like 8 hours, and yeah, after 5 hours my face didn't look like so pretty. So yeah, I returned that one and I got this one. It is my favorite after this one. The Yves Saint Laurent foundation is my top favorite, but this one, it is a really good foundation. So this one first, and this one, it is the next foundation. So all the foundations that I'm talking about today, you can get it on the Sephora website and also in stores. I am not sure you can get those foundations on Macy's or Dillard's, but I think that you can get like brands like, I don't know, like Dior or maybe Yves Saint Laurent, the Givenchy, I don't know if the Laura Mercier, or I mean this one, it is an exclusive brand from Sephora. So this one, if you want the Fenty Beauty foundation, then you have to go to Sephora. So I think if you are oily or a combination or even dry, I mean, there's a few of the foundations that that I talked about today that you can use it if you are dry, but I am oily. And maybe you're asking why I don't have like drugstore foundations. I'm not saying that I don't like drugstore foundations. Probably there's foundations, like cheap foundations that they're good, but I don't like to buy a foundation, and if it doesn't work for me, then I'm wasting my money. I mean, if I got a $60 foundation and it doesn't work for me, then I can go to Sephora and I can return the foundation and get another one, or get another product, or get my money back. But when you buy a drugstore foundation or any drugstore product, then if you don't like it, then yeah, you waste your money because you can't return a drugstore product. And actually, So the quality of, drugstore foundation or a drugstore product, it is not the same as the like a luxury foundation or a high-end foundation. I mean, it is not the same. I tried few foundations, like few drugstore foundations before, and they are not the same. Maybe they're not bad. I mean, you can use a drugstore foundation for, during the day, or if you don't have the budget for a $60 foundation, that's totally fine. But I can't say that drugstore foundation, it is the same as the high-end or a luxury foundation. The quality, it is not the same. You can try like a drugstore foundation on one side of your face and a high-end foundation on the other side of your face, and at the end of the day, you're gonna see the difference. You're gonna feel the difference. So that's why I prefer to buy like high-end or luxury products, and I prefer like buy my makeup at Sephora or Ulta, because if I don't like it, then I can return the product. So I think we're done. We are done. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys like it. And if you like the video, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And as always, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.